Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Hello. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate you for listening. It's your boy, Maddie Rance. What's up? We are talking about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 9, Episode 9 today. It was a Rusical, dare I say, the best one they've done. I'm almost there. I was going over some of the Rusicals lately because I was like, oh, I feel all kinds of good ways about this. I loved every bit of the Rusical. And you know, I am not that kind of gay. I don't get into musicals like that. You know what I'm saying? It was really good. I enjoyed it, but also the Runway category. If y'all didn't know this about me, I love pearls. And that was right up my speed. Now, I am happy for the winners of this episode with an interesting take at the end. I will say that they could have had a top 3 for me. They could have. We will discuss it. Dare I say I was feeling for Vanjie this episode. I thought she ate up this episode. I was proud of George's too. I was happy Chanel could have. I thought everyone did a good job for the Rusical. I was kind of cacked. I was like, wow, everybody did good. Everybody did a good job, but something about my Libra sister today, I was like, I had just watched it over again too. I was like, I wanted to see somebody do something with that. Anywho, we're going to get there. So happy to be here with you today. Happy Saturday to you. I did this a little bit earlier than usual with my normal lives on Saturdays because I know that some of my international audience has a different, time zone than me, and they're I would like to say further in the future than I am. So I wanted to make sure that as early as I could do this today, it was still within enough time for those who live overseas to be able to watch this live today and not catch the playback. But if you're watching the playback, what's up? Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. I appreciate you for tuning in. Please hit the thumbs up button. As you know, with my channel and any sort of YouTube channel, one of the main things that keeps the ball rolling, that keeps the lights on, I should say, that helps take care of me and my babies is hitting that thumbs up button and getting in the comment section and discussing this episode. We should have no problem getting 200 plus comments, especially when we have 200 plus people sometimes in this live. Hell, we have 51 people right now. So there should be 51 thumbs up. I mean, you may be watching me and hate me, so you could hit the thumbs down too, but interaction is key here, and I appreciate those of you who are tuning in with me today. Again, make sure you get in the comment section after this, please, as well as hit the thumbs up button and share this on your other social media spaces and places. As I am pushed out the algorithm currently, and I have finally come to accept that, and I'm trying to get my way back in. So let's go ahead and do my social medias and then get this show started, and then I'll discuss what's to come with the upcoming weeks, especially with DragCon around the corner and some things that will be changing with the panel. So it's at MediRants everywhere except for X, which is at the MediRants. You can find that in the Linktree link in my About section on YouTube. If you go there, you can find my other links as well that I'm going to discuss right now, but that'll take you to my Instagram, my Twitter, and all those other social media spaces and places where you may catch my opinions early or want to interact with me on there. Also, I do have a P.O. box if you want to send me any special rant pack mail. As a matter of fact, I got to pay that deposit fee again for the next 3 months of that PO box here. So by all means, all donations today will be going towards keeping that PO box open for another good 3 months. But yes, if you want to send me some rant pack mail, I actually have something today from the previous box I didn't open up, and I wanted to test try some of these snacks from the UK here. Send it over there. It's PO Box 692108. The rest of it's in the live chat, as you can see with Emrika, my moderator, posting that. Thank you, Emrika, for being here today, as well as in my About section. Where else am I going? Reactions on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. You can catch now over 500 plus videos for your consumption, like House on Fire and All Stars 9, available on my Patreon. I can't believe I'm saying this, and I cannot believe I'm confirming that this is true. I am staying the Drag Race course, but I'm diving into new reality TV shows, and I have decided that we're just going to have to, we're just going to do it. If you watch Love Island USA, I am going to be doing shorts. I don't know if I can do a live video because I'm going to be cussing out all the men on the show. But if you watch Love Island USA and you're a big fan of that series, yes, I am adding that to my agenda of things I need to talk about because I watch it currently and I'm sick. I'm sick. That show makes me mad. It makes me mad, but I love it and I hate it and I love it and I hate it and I love it. Traders, of course, is going to be added to the roster. I've been talked about that. We're going to be bringing traders in. I'm going to be basing my channel not directly on focus with just Drag Race. Drag Race is definitely going to be one of the key essentials to this platform, but I also wanted to focus on more reality television shows and just breaking down the facts and also the fun and all this kind of stuff. So for those of you who've been asking, I have gotten over whatever hump I've been over, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just put a whole bunch of shit on here. Let's do a bunch of the stuff that I watch and I just want to talk about. And I have just been sort of sitting back on trying to develop opinions and sort of doing my own research. So Love Island USA is being added to the roster. Check out shorts for that one because I feel like I can read the episodes in 60 seconds or less. If you want me to do lives about it, let me know. We'll do a poll and we'll vote. Big Brother is now going to be added to the roster. A lot of you have been asking for me to go to Big Brother. A lot of y'all know Taylor Hale. Shout out to Taylor. Love her down. She was really supportive of this channel. I got to interview her through Ange B with the Chop Block. I'll be covering this season of Big Brother. Sure will. I even will go ahead and audition for the following season that comes up afterwards just to see if I get on. But Big Brother will be added to the roster. Traders is on the roster. Love Island USA is on the roster. Last but not least, the newest season of The Challenge that's coming up with all the eras. I had noticed that some people had been following me before in the past from the challenge days. Yes, I will be covering the challenge. And guess what? Every single one of these shows I talked about will also be on my Patreon. So if you are a Patreon subscriber for that $1 a month, we're going there. All right. I may not cover every single solitary season of Drag Race like I used to. And that only is because of a lot of y'all are not interested in some of my international views. So the ones I will still be covering will be Drag Race Philippines. I just saw Mama Pow's picture. Ready to go. Drag Race UK. Canada's Drag Race. The ones that I know that people actually attend the videos for, that actually interact with this, that, and the other. I have to go with what's going to keep food in my mouth and my kids' mouth. So I'm ready to work. I'm letting y'all know now. We're going to have a lot of reality TV to go over. So prepare. I have started working out more consistently. My energy is up. I've been praying on this. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Do what we got to do. Espana is going to be only for Patreon specifically because y'all don't watch it on here. And if you want proof of that, go to my numbers when we were talking about the show previous season. So Espana will be a Patreon exclusive. I want to talk about them all, but like it's difficult when people don't care anymore and they're like, Matt, I don't want to watch this. And I'm like, okay, well, you saying that I feel, but I also have to make sure that as a content creator, I'm providing multiple outlets of different shows for us to watch and talk about so everybody can be fed in some kind of way. And I got to work with what also is really interesting to me right now. And a lot of those other shows aren't as interesting as I would want them to be for me. And I also don't like going through certain shows and feeling like I am being chastised or corrected every 5 seconds about something when all I am doing is showing respect and trying to be like a person that is an ally in whatever industry that I'm doing here. So I'm tired of that. And I'm just going with what's going to be positive and good to go. So get ready. Here I come. Reality TV, Drag Race, the full bit, Maddie Rant's channel. And that is my announcement on that one. Here. Bookable on Cameo. Got merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. And guess what else? I promise you, like every show I talk about, this is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. I don't want to read the rest of it because I've done this so many times before, but you know what's up. Don't take me personally. That's not for me. That's for you. Don't take me personally. I'm not here to get on someone's bad side on purpose. I'm not here to read somebody because I don't like them. I'm watching a TV show like you are. We're talking about a TV show. We can both be old together. You can be young. I can be old. Whatever. I don't give a damn. Let's just have fun. That's what we're here to do today. Okay, cool. Like, oh, if you feel what I'm saying, listen. Also, if you're going to be at DragCon on the 19th and 20th in Los Angeles, California, me and C. Diggy, one from the panel, will be there. So if you want to say hello and what's up, definitely give us a holla and shake, whatever you want to take pictures. I'm all here for it. I would love to meet my rant pack, especially with seeing some of y'all again, basically. What else do I need to say before we start? Oh, the panel. So you will notice that Jamar and C. Diggy will not be on the panel for July. Jamar will be back at the end of the month because Jamar is going to be out of town for a couple of weeks. And also C. Diggy is going to be traveling at this point in time. So if you're like, what's going on with the panel? It's going to be me, Dooley, and Gabby for the next couple of weeks. Also for DragCon, I'll be in LA. See, Diggy, we're gonna be busy, so there will be no panel that Sunday at DragCon because we'll be all out of town. But everybody will be back for the most part at the end of the month in July. But it'll be a three-man woman show going forward for the rest of July. So if you're like wondering where everybody is at, that's me telling you right goddamn now. Okay, we all got things going on. Don't ask me for nobody else to be put on there. That makes me feel some kind of way. I think we can handle it with 3. We cool? Bet. All right, let's go. Also, if you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, DragCon is literally in, I can't count, 13 days. 13 days. If you want to send me some love, because bitch, okay, that in the P.O. box, no shade. Griff bag, whatever the girls wanted to yell at me for today, I don't. Please and thank you. PayPal.me/Rants, Cash App Simon Rants, Venmo Rants. Currently, I ain't got nothing in my pocket no more for DragCon. We've had to pay bills and make sure this house is a home. It's the summertime and everything's high right now. So please and thank you for those of you who tipped today. It is muy importante and certainly appreciated. PayPal.me/Rants, Cash App Simon Rants, Venmo Rants. Also, shout out to Jack Fed, fellow YouTuber. We did confirm that YouTuber dinner that we're going to have. I was like, okay, so it's going to be nice to meet Kayla. I have not met her yet, I don't believe. And I don't think I've met Green Gay. And I think Cetera Side is going to be in town, which will be a gag. I'm not sure if they're coming to the States or not. But I know Jack Fed is getting that YouTube dinner together. And I'm very happy about it. Because he hit me up the other day. He's probably watching this. Hey, on Twitter, like, you still coming? I'm like, yo, I got my ticket to DragCon. I got my tickets for Friday and Saturday. I got my flight. Now, merch money. Now, me and the city money, we're working on that these next couple of days. But right now, I have everything taken care of. A place to stay with somebody who I'm excited to stay with and also get to know a little bit better. We've met before, but he's also Rant Pack, so it would be really cool, especially with what he does. I'm very much a fan of his work, as well as like a secret supporter he may not know. But I'm always like, every time I see a picture of him doing something, I'm like, there you go. That's how we're supposed to do. But yeah, it'll be lovely, and I'm excited. And yes, I do have a sitter for the cats, and yes, it's Bleeker. Bleeker will be staying at my place, watching the babies while I'm gone. So we're good to go on that. But yeah, all tips are appreciated. Shout out to my Patreon folks. Shout out to everybody across the pond right now. Hugs. Let's start the show. 100 of y'all here, hit that like button. Y'all got one more gimmick. You got one more gimmick. NB Drag Race. Love you down. You got one more. That's all I got. The scissors are no longer of use. There's a block still in play, though. What is going to be the gag and the goopery of the day? I don't know what All Stars 10 is going to hold. The rumors are rumoring. And I can't tell you if it's real or not. I can't even confirm it. Nope. And you know I normally get my little... Not this time. Way too much stuff has been thrown in the air for me to even care about. I was like, I don't even want to do it. I had literally walked away from all the rumor bills of All Stars 10. If you're going to be like, Maddie, are we going to do a video? No, we're not. Because I had someone send me something that was crazy. And another person sent me something else that was really crazy. And I was like, girl, that don't make not a lick of sense. And my other friend was like, no, that's not true. That's not true. And I was like, okay, I don't want to know anymore. I was like, I don't want to know. I don't care as a content creator. Let me go in blind this time. So if you find out something, I would like to go in fresh. I'm just going to go in fresh. Belt Chan, thank you so much for the first super chat of the day. Thank you. I appreciate you. This gets me out of the bathroom. It's that one scene in The Pursuit of Happiness I will forever use as an example of what my life is like right now. Toss a coin to your Maddie. Thank you so much, Belchan. I appreciate the super chat. Love you down. I'm just not. It's too much. It's too much. Which was your favorite gimmick? Candy bars, snippers, etc. Can I be honest with you? What my favorite is, and it's not with U.S. Drag Race. I like the Golden Beaver. Mm-hmm. Yep, the beaver. Not gonna lie, Canada. There was some boring moments through a couple of those mid seasons. Even though I love the people on the show, I was a little like that. Now, you casted quite the group with this last season of 4. And then you added a twist in the middle of a regular season, not an all-star season, a regular season. So it got nasty because they don't know each other like that. And that's what I need. Like, again, I'm here for the chocolate bit, but that's more of a, you could be safe or not, versus giving somebody the option to save someone in a bottom situation to then possibly having to lip sync that night, which could be a gag if you lied to someone and said, girl, I got you, and she didn't prepare for the lip sync, and then you switch it on the hoe, and you really wanted her out. Like, ooh, bitch, I lied. Like, that's why I like the beaver. The beaver could be nasty. The beaver could also be a saving grace for us fans if we knew someone was in the bottom and it's like, please don't have her up there. Oh, thank you. Or better yet, 2 girls can buck and you're like, remove the girl who's boring. Keep the bitches who can dance. So yeah, Golden Beaver for me. Golden Beaver for me. I see some of y'all are saying the potions. I only like that if it's done correctly. And to me, it didn't, I don't know, something about the potion didn't feel worth it all at the end of the day for me. That was my only issue with that. The chocolate, it was like I already knew. No shade. Like none Tabasco. I already knew they had it. We went through all of that to see them lose every lip sync girl. And then, and that's not shade Tabasco. It was just like, like, of course, this would be the episode where that actually comes into play. Like, of course it is. That girl got dragged through all 3 of them. And that, I don't really mean that I'm just being like extra for those of you who take things too seriously. Dragged, tagged, bagged, boom, done. Couldn't keep up. She said, lingerie, you do not stay. And then chocolate. And then we on the top. I'm fine with it. But it just, to me, it was like, well, I don't know if they had turning those chocolates at the end of the day or they were keeping them in the suitcases and they were just like shuffling them around. I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, the beaver. I want them to do something like that with US Drag Race. They don't have to do the same thing, but yes, the same thing. Not a beaver. I don't know what we would do for United States. An eagle, a miniature version of Donald Trump, since they can basically get away with everything now through immunity. And if you are a fan of his, this is not a drag at you. I'm more so going to our justice system out here. It's been a lot of crazy things. That 2025 plan has me very upset. But yeah, maybe the bald eagle orbit, like a scalping, like you had to scalp someone. I don't know, but I to me, I just wanted I like the twist to actually make some goddamn sense. That's all. That's all. Also, I think since we're talking about twist, that new M. Night Shyamalan movie that's coming out is going to be awful. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. If you're going to go see it, I really want you to tell me what you thought. Because Maxine apparently was bad, and I'm pissed off since Pearl was one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life, and X was that girl. So I'm kind of like, not X-Men The Last Stand all over again. No. No. Not the third movie being bad. No. I'm sick of it. Yeah. So sorry to get off topic here, but yeah, I've been wanting to see Maxine for a minute, and I'm just like, oh, I can't. Sending all my lovers neighbor to the south border. Stay safe and stay connected with your communities. Damn, I'm seeing Maxine today. Purple, no, you might like it. Bleecker saw it. You know, Bleecker and me are like movie besties. Also, quickly, Michaela, I'm going to address that real quick. That was like maybe 7 seconds. Just 7. And we're moving on that fast. You hear me, Michaela? That was 7 seconds. I hope 7 seconds of that didn't destroy you. But it's 7 seconds. We can move on now because I already moved on, but just so we're clear, sometimes I see when we do make like off-topic remarks or stuff like that, and it comes to this, it's like, well, why would you? It was 7 seconds. It was just one blip. It's all right. It's going to be okay. Okay, I'm just making sure, McKay, because I get attacked critically when I do stuff like that, and I want to make sure, because I love seeing you, that it's okay. We just mentioned it because it's current and it's something that affects us real quick, but not to be the topic today. Cool. It's okay. Stephanie, it's okay. We're all humans. Everybody's a human. Well, wouldn't it be a gag if somebody was an alien? If you're an alien, can you just say it in the chat? Like, just be honest. Can you imagine? I kind of want there to be life. I would like us to be invaded at one point, or not invade. I shouldn't say that. I should say more so, I would like contact to be made. Like, let us know. It's getting kind of crazy out here. So if aliens did exist, it would be like, okay, well, now it's starting to make sense. Like the world is really going to shit. So it's like, okay, the aliens have shown up. We see, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, nonsense. Got it. John's an alien. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Now I know. Shout out to my aliens out there watching. Sorry, I think of the South Park episode all the time when they find out they're like on what's it called? When they find out they're on, oh, brain, come back. When they find out they're on a reality TV show. Yeah, so that's where the probing's. Oh, that episode was crazy. Signs is a good movie. It's one of my favorite. I hate Mel Gibson, but that's still one of my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movies. Because like that little scene at the end like really broke my heart. I was like, oh, just swing. All right, listen, back to this show. This is what we do here. We talk. We're here for conversation too. So listen, did you take the poll yet while we asking questions? I want to know. We were talking about what a good twist would be, and I said the beaver was the best twist. And then a lot of y'all were giving sort of examples, the potions, the chocolate, this, that, and the other. Thoughts before we start this week's episode. 43% of y'all, I'm going to close this poll out because let's make new ones, right? Let's make this interactive today. One of the best Rusicals, 42% of you said. 33% says, we got T.S. Mass and that. I'm gonna get there in a second. 13% of you said I'm ready for the lip sync Lollapalooza. I am so happy we're getting it. I thought it was a rumor, and I'm so happy it's true. And then 9% of you said the runway was perfection. Indeed, it was. Okay. Yes, I think I'm going to say this is my favorite Rusical because I was smiling the entire time I was watching it. If you saw my reaction, I was freaking out. I was like, why is this so good? I think it's because I love horror movies and this didn't feel hokey pokey. One. Two, isn't it a complete difference of the energy and feeling with having T.S. Madison on the panel? You can call it what you think it is with me. I just like seeing my friend up there cut up. And then also, yeah, I love the runway. So let's get to it. Angie is blocked. Angie is the most blocked queen on the show, correct? Because Roxy said we're the most blocked. I said, who is we? Who is we? I'm like, Angeria, Paris, Van Blocked the Third is the one who has been blocked the most out of everybody. I don't know about we. I was like, she, but not we. Anywho, making a what is it? A mountain out of a molehill. We're all within a couple badges. Oh, okay. That was me. I was like, sure. John, what is, let me see. Let me read this. Okay, Chappelle. I can confirm out here in Houston at the gay bars out here, they are playing the fuck out of her music. And what was crazy is when I walked in for Pride and I'm like, I know this song. My friends had never heard of her. And I was like, oh, I know who this is. Felt very old, but it was like, oh, no, she was being bumped in the clubs. And now I don't know about the black one, but one of my bars were going through. Oh, no, Mama was being bumped. They were playing the fuck out of her. I didn't even read the question. I was stuck on the Abby. I love a twist hidden idols in the world. Oh, you want this like Survivor. That would be cute. But like the twist is they can't tell anyone, and if they told someone about the idol, it like would take out, or if someone found out about it, it would take away its power. Like they have to actually keep it a secret and can only use it when they're on the main stage, and it has to be like announced prior to judging. And then if they like show the idol, they cannot be in the top or the bottom. They're just auto safe, like boom, auto back of the stage. Like that would be the only way the hidden idols would work, in my opinion. That would be kind of interesting. They did that on Dragula, but that wasn't really like secret. It was J. Jolie getting that idol and it being one of my favorite days ever because I knew one of the people who I hated the most on that show was about to leave, and I was thankful. Thank God. I was like, oh, get out of here. Okay, listen. Anywho, I'm here for the game within a game. It's nice to know that Plastique was not going to pick Angeria if she had won that lip sync. Now, that plays into what I was thinking beforehand with it's smart of Angeria to not have ever picked Plastique, because Plastique, it's going to look like, girl, well, I never chose you. I always gave it to Roxy or I always gave it to somebody. You were always in the lead. I didn't even come for you, girl. So like, and hey, look at me. I said, okay, that would have been interesting had, whoever Plastique would have blocked. She also could have just been talking. Mm-hmm. In that moment to be like, Andrew, I wouldn't have blocked you. I love how Nina West, so kind and so sweet. Plastique, you've won what, 4 now? And you haven't won any money for your charity. Yeah. Well, you can still win the $200,000. And I'm thinking to myself, well, she got to win a lip sync, baby. No shade. I was like, oh, well, I mean, as funny as that is and how correct that, yes, she is literally in position to win. She'd have to win the lip sync against whoever she's up against. And if it's Roxy Andrews, well. So I'm looking at shoulders over here, give her the 1-2 in a very kind way. And I said, Nita, that was funny, but it wasn't funny, but it was kind of funny. I was like, why she gotta pick that up? Why would you? You ain't want no money, huh? I said, Nita, you just got some coin in your fucking charity's bank. You were just mad earlier. Don't do this, sister. You had a mini challenge and a little pity money too. No shade, friend. Like I was like, what are we talking about? I also want y'all to be clear. There is a lip sync Lollapalooza coming up. So they got to do a lip sync battle for some badges as well. God forbid this is you get 2 badges for winning this one too. I need this to be clearly understood that next week is going to flip everything around. It's going to flip it. Either somebody who was already a big contender is about to leap, or it's about to be a completely different game and everything's about to be evened up more so, and it's going to get messy. I want either or. I would prefer the last one though. I want messy. Love you, Pesky. Have a good day, baby. And whoever else is here, hi, how's it going? My name is Maddie Rance. Yeah, I know I'm gay. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, I'm poor. I'm a father, and I have DragCon coming up, and I'm a little nervous. PayPal.me/Rance, Cash App, $Simon Rance, Venmo Rance. Thanks for being here. Natasha, thank you for the tippy poo on Venmo. Thank you for all you do, Maddie. Keep up the great work. Nice to see more reality TV coming on channel. Yes. Thank you for appreciating that, Natasha. I am very excited. For those of you who are just coming in, I will be covering Love Island USA in the future. Yep. Traders, Big Brother, the newest challenge that's coming with all the eras. And I think I mentioned another show, but I'm about to pull a drag race on top of reality television show Maddie's covering with shorts, edited videos, and lives weekly. So that's what we're going to be doing from now on. And for those who are about the gaming, we're moving everything to Twitch because it's not doing well over here on YouTube. So we're about to build something on Twitch with that one. More to come. We've been pumping ourselves up the last couple of days. Like, ever since I saw that comment that was so mean, I was like, you know what, Matthew? That was me. You know what, Matt? I'm going to take that nasty constructive criticism, the I'm always negative. I said, okay, you're right. So let's flip it. Let's do something different. Let's change up. Let's keep the same, but also add more. And let's do something different and just pull it in together. Okay. So I appreciate that comment. I take it for what it was. That actually was for me. Okay, get the fuck up, bitch. All right. You right. You right. I will for you. Oh, and for me. More so my kids. So yes, I took that. I did. I was like, okay, I'll take that. Listen, I'm trying to be better. Hey, Nina knew what she was doing over there talking about some people's monies. I don't know. I do like this season and I do like what's going on there. I will admit, anybody saying anything about this having no stakes, I understand now on episode probably 8, but 9 especially, I'm like, yeah. Well, no, Poison Arrow, they said I was negative, but I also remember I had to think about videos too, because I received that comment for what it was, which is why I didn't block them. And I was like, you know what? Let me go back in a couple of videos and look at some things. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. There are times I could flip a little bit. I promise you I'm not diagnosed with bipolar. I do have ADHD, if you can't tell, if you've never been able to tell. But I received it. I got it. I got it. I also can deflect often in those moments and turn it around town. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna bullshit that. I'm too old for that right now. So I'm like, you know what? I received that. So let's do something different, and hopefully actions can go there. Oh, there you go. Hey, Erg White. Yeah. No, I don't know how you couldn't possibly receive it that way. You said I would. Yes, I took it like, let's do some things differently and not make the show always about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't to you, that's fine. I'm taking it in a positive direction. Because yeah, I feeling that comment hurt my feelings, friend. But I also did look back and I was like, okay, there is some truth. A lot of truth. Kind of a good amount of truth. See? That's why you're not blocked. Because I also need to receive certain things too. I do. I don't know. Anywho, Nina West, I want to know about this suit, but I also want to know about this march off because I felt like we were about to go right into the Rusical that we haven't even been, given the information for just yet. I was like, oh, she's ready for a show. I wonder if they knew they had a Rusical. Actually, I wonder if they are. I need to text somebody after this. I wonder if they already knew, based off of what they've done, what was left on the show. Because mind you, they have the list for the runways and everything else as well. But that's always been my question. If they know the challenges that they need to get right, well, some of them I'm sure they do. But like, are some of them actually a surprise? Because there are episodes when you see them like, oh my God, we're doing that this week, and I'm like, I mean, you did know eventually that was going to happen. Hey, DW. Hey, friend. I don't know. Because I would think if I'm on a show, we're on episode 9. We've been here for weeks. We got to do a Rusical at some point in time. It's like a base foundation for the show. The Lollapalooza has been a new thing. They've been implementing more into seasons because let's be very real. We like to see girls battle. I mean, it's fun. But like that, it's kind of I don't know. This is interesting. I think they knew a Rusical was coming. It was more so like, when are we doing this? Especially since no one's going home. No, Roxy's clown costume was perfection. That took time to make, right? Then, mind you, the wigs were provided by Wigs and Grace too. So that for me is like, oh, okay, like y'all already have this set to go. You know what I mean? Like maybe they prepared the characters. Like you were told the list of things you could possibly have or want to do. And then here I go speculating. Maybe they know about it and they tell production what they want to do for the roles. And they try to say, I don't know, something about that. I'm not trying to pick it apart, but it's like, Auntie Joyce, hi baby, how you doing? Stephanie, thank you for the Tippy Pool on Cash App. P.O. Box and DragCon, love from Poland, love back to you. Love back to you. Love you, Stephanie. Hope you're doing well. I do, like for real. Why am I reiterating? God, give me grace. Okay, moving forward. I love Plastic's outfit. I kind of do. It gives, I don't know why. Elijah, how are you doing, bud? Y'all, if you don't know who Elijah is, where are you at? I don't cover that piece of shit show, baddies, but I'm playing a lie. I'm kidding. Let me not lie, friend. I was happy to see Asian Doll beating the piss snot out of Mariah Lynn, girl. I was hyped. I mean, she wasn't really doing nothing, but she was doing enough damage because Mariah can't. Anywho, hey friend, how you doing? Thank you for the love, reviewing House on Fire and giving love to our ballroom community. As a former person in the ballroom community, you already know what's up. My early days in the early 2000s, walking, being chopped. But being in that family, I'm always going to show love to the ballroom community. It's how I started my whole entire, if you will, my early 20s, my gay life and my gay family. It's also how I got closer to the Black gay community out here in Houston, was through my ballroom house, the House of Grand. But that was many moons ago. But yes, love you, Elijah. Hope you're doing well, baby. Listen, they paid me now. Yeah, girl, no, they were trying to get my channel shut down, so fuck them hoes. Them and Natalie over the hill none. Anywho, we're moving on. Too old to be on the show getting beat up by Tommy, Cokehead, Laurent, Matthew. Hey, Rue. See why I don't talk about the show no more? Listen, shot o'clock. I still gotta give respect to Natalie though. It's a good idea to get the show up and running. It's actually very interesting. I just support Now That's TV now, friend. I support Isaiah and his foolishness. Oh, I can't do reviews on Now That's TV. It's too gutta. And they do some things on there that's not okay. But anywho, Rue looks really nice in this periwinkle suit. Love the ring too. I want to know what the lining of this coat is giving. Because do you see what I'm seeing? Where's my arrow? I want to see the lining of this. Is that like a nice, looks like a yellow. I don't want to say a very light. I want to say like a canary yellow in that periwinkle suit. I want to see the lining. It's fabulous. Either way, RuPaul steps into the workroom. I mean, you are a part of the house. This is the Rant Pack house, home of rant, home of the rants. But let's these babies know that they're doing a Rusical of horror proportions, Rosemarie's Baby. And they're basically basing this off of Rosemary's Baby. If you've never seen the movie, do I recommend it? For classic horror, yes. It's essential. It's important, especially if you're someone who's like in your 20s now and you're getting into film and media and you haven't really dived right into it. You know what I'm saying? Filmography and all that kind of shit. A lot of your favorite horror movies today, a lot of them are based off of that one, Rosemary's Baby. A lot of them have taken so much from that movie and gone with the wind fabulous with it. So I would suggest watching it. I'm a horror aficionado. I love movies. Y'all know I do a podcast with Bleeker sometimes. Favorite horror movie of all time is still 1979 John Carpenter's Halloween. It is the score for me. Dunna, dun, dunna, dun. Ding, 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 ding. Like, period. My favorite horror movie icon, though, is Charles Lee Ray, aka Chucky the Killer Doll. There you go. So if I'm ranking movies, top 3 horror of all time, Dooley's gonna hate this. Dooley's gonna hate this. Number 1 is going to be Halloween 1979. Number 2 is Child's Play 2. Number 3, you're gonna hate me. Number 3 is Hereditary. Do not fight me on that one. I don't care what Dooley says. That movie gagged me when I saw it in the movie theaters. Gagged me. Like, I was not prepared for Toni Collette hovering in the attic, literally doing like I wish y'all were in the movie theater with me when that happened, bitch. I was losing my grip on reality. I was like, what the fuck is this? I know the lady next to me was like, what are we watching? What is happening? Okay, but Scream Prophet, that's in its own category. Is that who the character Sydney name was based off of? Because I was like, she wasn't giving Prescott. I have the character names down. Scream is in its own category. Shout out to Gottmik also talking about this, but it is true. A lot of horror movies, a lot of the queer community finds and resonates a lot with horror movies based off of the villains or the characters and certain things that are happening too. I have a good friend of mine who does not watch horror movies at all. He can't do it. He's like, Matt, I don't want that in my spirit. I feel people on that because there are some movies that will take you there, that will put you in a space where you are staring at that one corner in your room with the lights off and you're like, something is in that goddamn corner. And that's why I like horror movies, because they give you this, it's almost like an adrenaline rush of being scared. But then also at the end of it, you think of like, well, what would I have done? And how would I have done that shit? Like, because it couldn't be me. Like, I would never do like that. That's why I like horror movies, because I'm always putting myself in the final girl's position. And I like it when the final girls are smart. That's when it's a good movie, because it's like, thank you. You're not an idiot. We're not watching you just, be Tara Reid in fucking Urban Legends. Who remembers that movie? Okay, we got to go on, because I can talk about horror movies forever. And Nikki, forgive me, but I used to call my friends and fuck with them with this movie. I would call and be like, Oh, I a paranormal experience actually after seeing The Ring, and I had a friend of mine that we would always talk about. We literally had the same birthday. She and I literally went and saw that movie after Homecoming. Freaked us out. I'll never forget that girl came through that TV, fucked my world up, bitch. Fucked my world up. I was in high school when that movie came out with Naomi Watts. No, I didn't see the original, so I had no idea what was happening. I I went and saw the original later, much better movie. But like Ringu is so much better. But no, y'all, I literally got up and walked out the theater, and I put that on God. God, you know it's true. Got up and walked out. I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It has broken the wall. It has gone through the TV. That girl got out that TV, said, "Gah, gah, gah, gah." I said, no, thank you. Oh, I don't know, she, but I do remember Tales from the Hood, and that's also a really good movie. That's one of my favorites, actually. I can watch that one over and over again, especially the one with the painting. Ooh, that one felt good. That one felt really good. When I was younger, it scared me. As an adult, it's one of my favorite scenes. Terrifier to me is more disgusting than scary. I watch Terrifier not to be scared. I watch Terrifier to be grossed out. All right, so let's go. Ooh, The Descent's a good one too. I didn't like the sequel. I hated the sequel, actually. Let me be honest. Hated the sequel to be. Doing my live right now. Hold on. The Pisces has texted me. I'm going to send him the link. Sorry, y'all. I have to. I told you we haven't stopped talking. I mean, we're still communicating. We're good. We're friends. He said so. I said, okay. But also, I am single. He is single. That's how we're looking at it. Anywho, moving forward. So, horror movies is the theme here with the Rusical, very much based off of Rosemary's Baby, but it's got Rosemary's Baby, but with a twist, a little campy tone to it all. I took notes because Maddie did all this yesterday. I know I was working early. I was like, let me be on it. Here we go. So we have Rosemary based off of Rosemary from Rosemary's Baby. We have Ruth, who's the landlady, and Sydney, sister and landlady. My horror movie aficionados, help. Who is Ruth in the horror movie universe? Because I don't remember a Ruth by first name. I know Sydney, but there's like several Sydneys. But the Sydney I know from horror movies is Sydney from Scream. You know, Miss Mama, who isn't good in any other movie outside of Wild Things and Scream. Neve Campbell. There we go. Blair, I knew from that's supposed to be based off of The Exorcist. So I was like, okay, there. Pennywise, okay. And then Morgan, the AI doll, that's Megan, Dr. Poltergeist, which was to me two different things because it reminded me of that one movie. I can't think of the name of it, but do you remember the movie where it was like based off of this religious cult and the guy was like this pastor and there were snakes and shit? And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like basically about to kill everybody that was in the church. And he was trying to get them all to like go out with him, like in this cult kind of thing. That's what I remembered from the glasses part when I saw her. But then for the Poltergeist, it reminded me of Zelda. What's her name again? It's Zelda something. And she was the little person who played the character in the Poltergeist movie. One of my favorite characters in any movie. This house is clean. I was like, ah! And I thought it was kind of funny that no shade to Nina being tall and a large person of height, but I found it hilarious how she was playing her essentially Zelda Rubinstein. Okay, there we go. Yeah, like Nina is her, but like on the opposite scale of that. It looked like the movie Twins with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and she's Arnold Schwarzenegger to Zell. I thought that was funny. And I'm so happy y'all know her name because I loved her in Poltergeist. And please tell me you know what other movie I'm gonna name. It's not a horror movie. It's really, really cute. Teen Ratch. Ah! Okay, thank you, Purple Eater. I was waiting for someone to say it. This ages me a little bit, but it lets you know where my taste in movies come from and what I was watching when I was growing up. I watched Teen Witch Dow, one of my favorite movies ever, Purple Eater, and I never could find it at Blockbuster. I had to watch it on TV. It used to come on TBS, USA. Holy shit, I'm like really pulling it out. Like all these oh my god, Teen Ratch. Okay, sorry, we have to go up. We have to move. We have to move. I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I love that we know our movies. We know our tea. 16 Candles. You know what's crazy about that movie? I used to love it so much, but now as an adult, it is so wrong. It's the fact that I know that alarm timing like it's nobody's business. Yep, I like know it. As soon as it starts, I'm like, all right, and 10 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. It's the fact that my neighbors have gotten used to it too, because it doesn't happen all the time. It's very, I really kid you not, it is the most random. It'll be like months and all of a sudden bleep, or it'll be like another day goes by and then bleep. It's literally 10 Mississippi the whole way. So no one moves. Other alarms, people move. Mine, no one moves no more because they're like, it just does that. Yeah, give it 10 seconds. It'll be done. Anywho, yeah, and to fix that, it's a lot of money, apparently. They're like, we have to rewire the whole system. I'm like, girl, does the alarm work? Yeah, okay, then cool. If she works, then I'm fine. So whamp, next. Can I pass my inspection? Great. All right, let's get into the roles. Also, 184 of you here. Whoop, whoop. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. You know my speech. Be an awesome person today. All right. What? Okay. So the roles, Rosemary went to Plastique. Perfect casting. I mean, again, if they already had the roles pre-assigned, then yes, this is great casting, which makes me believe Angeria, what was all this with Nina? I'm not accusing you of being a great actress. I'm accusing you of being a great actress. Okay. So Rosemary went to Plastique and Sydney went to Chanel. And Chanel was like, I could do my New Yorker accent, down the block or something like that, like an auntie or something like. So I was like, oh, okay. So you want to do downtown Boston beat is what you want to do. You want to do the Maya Rudolph and Amy Poehler skit. Okay, I said we'll see there. I wanted Chanel to get a badge just like the rest of you. Sure did. Then we got Blair, who got Mick wanted to be this character. Go ahead for Blair. Roxy took Pennywise. Georges did Morgan, and it was the heavy with the dancing part. So it made, George was like, bitch, I'm going to eat. Let's go. Then we have Nina, who got Dr. Poltergeist, but Angeria wanted the role too. They picked the names out of a hat, which they felt was fair. So I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. I think Angeria would have been fine with Dr. Poltergeist, and I think that Nina also would have ate the fuck up as Ruth. Because I know Nina knows how to put on the accent, and if Chanel was doing that one, it would have really gay. Like it was art. It was still good, but can you Nina and Chanel are supposed to be sisters in that scene, and both the people that are in charge of signing the lease. Oh baby, they'd have ate that up. But I'll be also honest with you, Nina would have been in the entire fucking show doing choreography throughout, like Angeria and Chanel were doing. And I don't know if that would have been Nina's bag, but she's also been on Broadway, so she has the experience. It is what it is. Nina got the role, leaving Angeria to be Ruth, the landlady, which, in my personal opinion, bitch, you devoured Ruth. You also were a contender for me this episode, Angeria, to be the top, because I was like, girl, Runway was a and then you had a great performance. So I was like, well, this is a lot. Everybody did good. It was very difficult to be like, she sucked today. It was. I was feeling special. And that leaves Rosemarie's baby to be Vanjie. I said, okay, all right. They're going to close the show. Listen, Michelle Visage was their vocal coach for some reason. I'm kidding. Highlights from this, because I don't really care to talk about it too long, are Angeria falling asleep. Friend, how do y'all do this? Are you Angeria? Not, are you Angeria? Oh my God, stop. Shut up, D. Anywho, listen, Angeria falling asleep. You can do that, Jacob, baby. Do you know I have to be tired to fall asleep? I can't even fall asleep on a red-eye flight. And if I do, it's like a snoring kind of nod. If you've ever seen me on a flight, it's almost embarrassing how many times I've hit my head on the seat in front of me or knocked over and done this. Because when I fall asleep, my body goes limp. Like I'm Zach, what's his name? I was going to say Galifianakis, but I don't know. In that one movie, Due Date with Robert Downey, I used to do Drugs Jr. Yeah. And the car crash happened. He's like, I didn't break a bump. That's me sleeping. Like, I'm out, ragdoll. So I can't sleep anywhere because I'll end up on the ground. I also roll around in the bed. So, like, the only reason I sit still is because my cats. Oh. All right. Anywho, stop. Anywho, face. Okay, back. Sorry. Sorry, not me thinking my screen froze. No, I just enjoyed the text. All right, let me get back to my show before I am pregnant. But listen, I think that this was funny. Shout out to my friend Angie, but also shout out to Vanjie. Because Vanjie, you have been narrating this season quite impeccably. It's been a wonderful ride, friend. I appreciate it. If y'all haven't been giving Vanjie her flowers, I don't know what to tell you. Maddie's about to put his phone on silent. That's funny. Sorry. I hope they saw that. Anywho, moving forward. This is so funny. Can I ask Vanjie, you good for I have double jointed hips, so I can do this to an extent. I can do the same thing with pivoting the feet. Not this much though. Like I can do it where they're out. I'm sorry. I was over here like, whoa. I said, I was like, stop me in my Air Force Ones. Oh my God. Not Vanjie's the devil. I can't. Oh my gosh. Mm. Oh my gosh. I'm stop. I mean, Stephanie, we're both flexible. So like Anywho, I think it was just funny for them to my cheeks hurt. It was funny for them to it was funny for them to see Vanjie with her feet pointing north and south at the same time. And she also couldn't get that one word down so many times. I felt bad for my sister. I really, really did. Do you see how I have to look down? I can't even look at the screen right now. I do. You can't flirt with me. This is how I respond. This is why I can't be on Love Island USA, because it's like you gave me attention. But anywho, I was here for it. Miguel Zarate, the choreography was a bop, friend. Go ahead, Miguel. Choreography was a bop. You had them girls dancing, dancing. Dancing on the moonlight, everybody. Who's heard that new Kesha song, Joyride? I love it. I like the beat. Oh, Joyride's a bop. I'm like, okay, this is a cute song for Kesha, a free woman. Proud of her. Yeah, I thought the choreography was great. Watching Nina do some in place, she couldn't get that little scoot down. She was trying to get that. It was like she couldn't get that little scoot down, hop, skip, jump. Oh my goodness. But no, I thought that this was definitely going to be in the bag for a few of these people here. Chanel was having a little bit of trouble, but everybody was pulling it together for what it was worth. To the judges. Madison, come on, shape. Come on, shape. Body. Body. I love how this panel is, this one's for the ladies. I think Michelle looks pretty too. Now, yeah, I don't know who this lady is, and they say she's the queen of the dance floor. And then when I heard the song, I was like, I don't think I've ever heard that one. But she was lovely. I enjoyed her spirit. She's worked with Ru for quite some time. I'm sure I've heard something from her. I'm like, I'm sure I've heard a song from her in the club. I'm sure of it. Has to be. Has to be. I thought Ru was pretty. I thought Ru looked really good. Now, the wide shot, not so much. Because you see how whoever took this picture, no shade, it's giving little wash. You would have never known that was blue. Oh my God, is this that one picture where they're like, what color is it? See how it doesn't look blue from here, but then when you get closer, Ru, I love your earrings. I love the hair. The hair is everything. And the dress is giving. Love the blue with the gold flakes. Would never know that was blue. That lighting is trash for the first picture. This lighting's terrible. Yeah, no shade to whoever shot the photo. I know you're amazing at what you do, but I'm like, what color is that? Like, what is that? Much better. No, yes. Yes. Come on, Michelle. I have questions for the top portion of your dress, but I'm going to leave that be. It feels like that's women's business. And I'm going to keep my gay man business out of it. That's what I'm going to do. No massaging her over here. But I have questions for the top portion of this dress. I want to ask it so many questions. Fill in the blank. All right, moving on. I don't like the top of it. Now, this one has a whole list. Come on, T.S. Madison with the hair and this outfit. I ain't gonna say nothing bad. That's my bitch. I love her too. Go ahead, sister. Christine, you were happy to be there, and I was happy for you. No shade. If they didn't put your name up here, I would have thought your name was Wendy McClendon. McClendon. McClanahan. Miskino. I know I've heard her music. Had to. That's why I was like, there's no way. Like, even if I don't know her by name, I know I heard her music somewhere. McClendon Covey. Thank you. I know her as Clementine. Okay, Stephanie from Reno 911. That's how I know Wendy McClendon Covey. I love her so much. She's such a great actress. I need her in more work. She's everything. Her and Niecy Nash were actually everybody on that show. Reno 911 is one of my favorite mockumentary shows ever. Like, honestly, it is ridiculous. The newer seasons are still kind of funny, but the older seasons, oh, I have all of it on DVD. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Step, bump, bump, shimmy, shimmy, hands. Where she was doing the sobriety test, she said, step up, step up. Oh, wait, DW, she does look like that lady from the Reba show. What was her name? Because she always used to call her something. I forget her name on the show, though. I'm a survivor. Barbara Jean. There we go. Barbara Jean. God, you know what? Reba was a damn good show. I want Wendy and Jennifer Coolidge need to do something together. Real bad, huh, JB? You want to see them real bad do something. Get on the TV for the gays and make it happen. Wow, I don't know why I'm here. I'm not on any antidepressants. God bless America. Oh, bad. Is it raining right now? Oh, is it raining right now? Wait, did Beryl already showed up? Wait, oh my God, no, it's already raining. It is dark as hell over, baby. What is happening? Yes, it's storming, baby. DW, I know you live by me. What? Are you for real? Oh, and because it was requested. There you go. Because it was requested. All right, moving forward here. I know my audience is like, thank God someone is doing this with Maddie. He will never show us these things. Okay. I know you did, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay, listen. Okay, let's get into the Rusical, shall we, before this becomes a different show. Thank you. Oh, for those of you on Twitter, when I said I took a picture of the cheeks, yeah, I did. I never take a picture. But the other day after my workout, I was like, Maddie, we've lost weight, ass is sitting up, waistline right, muscles are coming in. Ugh. I'm like hyped for my working out. By the way, if you didn't know, I've been so happy to work out. It's been good for sad days too. Rosemary's baby shower. Let's start it up. Plastique, yes. A pixie wig was cutting the fuck up today. I'm proud of you, bitch. You have definitely shown that you are more than just beauty, if anything, this season. You have really been coming together. And I'm glad she chose the voice that she did for this role. It was like right where it needed to be. I was like, okay, I can see this. Shout out to the pit crew member too, because he honestly did a good job as well. I was like, oh. But she played this well. But baby, not gonna lie. Angeria. Angeria and Chanel. Angeria and Chanel. Angeria, you ate this up. 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 And Chanel. I was cacked because they're both right in, like, we could believe them as characters and they still made sense. I was kind of like, if you see my reaction on Patreon, I was like this the whole time, like, what? Chanel doing the New Yorker accent while she's going in there, and Angeria is giving this I am the leasing lady, but I like to bring you on. It was very interesting. Very, very interesting, these two, and how they were taking this. Honestly, it was also more not about, it was not just about their vocalization in the part, it was their physical acting. Angeria was hunched over a lot of the time, so she gave sort of welcoming, older-ish woman tease, but also you could feel some sort of sinister play in her actions and how she was doing a role. And Chanel played like the dummy, but also very smart. You know, the girl who you think is an idiot, but then all of a sudden they'll say something to go crazy. These two Black women ate up the stage. Juneteenth had never looked better. Go ahead. Go ahead. My gosh. Okay. Stop. Okay, listen. We have to move forward here. All I am saying is you literally know what's up. Anywho, like you not even that far. Like, don't play. I thought this was amazing, and I thought they really just gave what needed to be done, and I really enjoy it. Okay, I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I love this Rusical. I'm so serious. I loved it. I really, really did. Like, no, like, not even what's happening right now that I think is really cute. I've been dying for that interaction for like months, but like, I was proud of Chanel. I was proud of Angie, but I have to double back to Plastique, because Plastique stayed in character the whole way through, and it didn't seem like she was wooden. She actually played the role perfectly. Angeria and Chanel the same way. Pit Crew guy were on the same beat, right? That's why I found this enjoyable, because every time someone came into the scene, I wasn't taken out. I was still stuck in the Rusical. Like, I never once broke away no. It was like, oh, okay, no, this is still going. We're keeping it there. Bitch, you got to this chair. You know, I like it when a good, short, nasty pixie wig gets thrown around. Did you see Plastique's neck? That's let you know she head game for real, for real. Wobble, wobble. I was like, oh my God. I was like, wow. This was cute. It was great. And she actually played this up. Mama knows what she's doing when it comes to choreo. She was the whole, demons dancing with her, this sort of bit. This is the personification of Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello's relation. Anywho, just kidding. Gotta go. Got dick to suck. Bye. No, I'm just playing. And she's like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to take Charlie X's sound. I love it. I love it. I love it. Boo. Okay, no, it was good. It was good. It was good. Whatever. Belchin, I had to think about that man's name. That's how much I don't think about, though. You know what I'm saying? Girl took the lemonade beat and said, what? Not plastic on whippets. Shut the fuck up. Gutter snipe. Do you know you say some shit every now and then, and I just be like, I can't pay him none. I can't pay him. I have to pay that. That's funny. 200 people here. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and go brothers, Brand Pack family. Appreciate you for tuning in. Drop it to me, put my jar if you feel like it. Thank you. Plastique was pregnant, not by Jesus, not wouldn't be by Jesus, by God. Get your facts together, bitch. I was like, oh, I'm in the wrong testament. But I'm sorry, when she hit this pose, it was very cunt. It was very that. I was like, oh, okay, come on, plastic. Love when they re-entered in there. We just, the walls are paper thin, but Gottmik enters the room as Linda Blair, or just Blair for those who know the reference. And I was surprised. Gottmik, you ate this. You did. Very impressed. Good on the choreo, but I think the part that that cacked me is the spinning wig. I'm not expecting that. She did the whole "your mother sucks cocks in hell," and I was like, "What?" It was so campy and stupid, and then like the flashing lights with the cameras. It was so good, but it was so ridiculous at the same time, and it was perfect to show and reference the movie The Exorcist. Also, if you've never seen that movie, if you've never seen The Exorcist, do it. Another classic in horror movies. It is legitimately scary. People don't believe in that, but there are people who do believe in it. I believe in it. I'm raised Christian, so I believe in that shit. And I've also witnessed some things in my own personal life that would make me go, oh, that's real. So I would watch that movie if I were you. If you are in that one scene when that face pops up, I'm sorry. I went and saw it on like some 30th or 25th anniversary at the the Cinemark Tinseltown out here in the Woodlands. I'll never forget it. And I was in that movie theater, and I seen it on TNT, but it was like an edited version. Like TNT is a television station out here, right? And they edit everything down. I've seen it edited down. Never saw like the flat version of it. Bitch, I'm in the kitchen. I mean, not in the kitchen. No, I'm sorry. I'm in the movie theater. They're in that kitchen scene. Baby, I swear, I don't know why my eyes were glued to the screen, but when that face, whoa, I'm talking about me and the people who caught it all screamed like, oh my God, did you not see that? Then another scene too where it happens again. That movie, I'm getting chills talking about it. That movie really does give me the chills. Like I never put it in my top 3 because I refuse to watch it. So blasphemous, but like, just whoa. Oh my God, Soulful Dog, you remember that story. Okay, real quick, because we talk about horror stuff. This is like a very, very short story. I was with my friend Jock. He can tell the story too. We were driving. My dad gave me his old Mercedes, and I was driving through like one of the neighborhoods in the Woodlands. That's Thunder. And we drove by a house where this guy unalived himself after his son did it. And so the story is that there's a playground that sits in the middle of this cul-de-sac, and the dad knew the son was going through some stuff and he just didn't want to deal with it because they recently got a divorce. The son went to the playground across the street in the middle of the day and that to himself. And the dad didn't know about it, literally pulled into the house, got home, went upstairs to the top where the son's room is to check on him, didn't see him, and looked out the window and saw the boy from the monkey bars. Okay, so that was the gimmick. And not the gimmick, but that's the story. And then the dad took boom in the son's room, right where the window was. That's the story. So the rumor is that if you pass by the house around the same time that took place, you can see the dad in the window, and if you turn left, you'll then see the son. That's the rumor. I am 17, 18, and I'm with my friend in the car. And our dumbasses go through the neighborhood. This is where I learned not to play with spirits. There have been many stories where I'll tell you, don't play with that shit. Girl, we get there at the time it happened. I turn right. I turn left. We don't see anything. We then start driving. I'm thinking it's bullshit. I heard the loudest scream I've ever heard in my entire life in my car, not outside the vehicle, inside my vehicle. And my friend heard it too. So it's not just me freaking out. It's both of us almost crashing my car into a pole because the scream sounded like a man literally seeing his son. Yes, that shit was crazy. Stop the car and everything. No one's in the backseat. Nothing like that's happening. Never again. But I heard literally like someone in my ear just screaming like as if they just saw the worst thing ever. I was like, yo. And my friend like, you heard that shit too? I'm like, we heard that shit. Not cool. I was like, never again. I'm not playing with that stuff. So yeah, that's one of my little stories that happened when I was younger. That is a true story. I got another one too, but that'll be for another day, where I saw something crawl across the street and climb over a fence. And my friend saw it too. And we were like, what the fuck? And we're not living in Florida, so it's no one on bath salt. So it's like, what is that? It just freaked out because my car stopped working. And I was going to give it, yeah, Maddie knows how to work on cars. Now, I was trying to get a jump, and I was waiting on my dad to pull up and show up or whatnot. Baby, the light came on in my car for a quick second. Vroom, something literally crawling across the ground for my date to see it too. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not playing with that. Then come to find out some girl died in a car accident at that location around that time. Same time, it was like same like time of day. It was like 8 something in the evening. Yeah, I don't play with stuff like that. Anywho, Gottmik did a really good job with their performance, and I was enjoying their take on Blair. And thank you for listening to my horror stories. Those were all true things that happened to me. And I also blame me going to an abandoned mental asylum out here in Houston that has been since torn down. It may still be up, but it was in downtown. Going as a kid, yeah. I blame going into that place on a lot of bullshit I had to see later. Like, oh, never do that again. But I also have a lot of protection. So yeah, I feel like they're like warning me, but not like, let's come this way. Roxy 8. First of all, her makeup is impeccable. Shout out to the Wigs by Grace wig. That costume is perfect. This is Pennywise. Down, 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 down. I used to hang with certain kids, if y'all understand where I'm going with this, before I went to a different school. And they wanted to do shit like that. Okay. When I got to Westfield, oh, no, baby. Who going where? We don't do those things. But no, I was here for Pennywise. She was cutting the fuck up. I said, okay, Roxanne. Stephanie, they said, tell Stephanie, I'm sorry for breaking your focus and I'll share you. Oh my gosh, I love it. Please don't. I was here for Roxy. She ate that up. I have to keep going. I'm smiling too much. Georges, this isn't a read. For those of you who watch Baddies, this looked like Mariah Lynn. With the tan and a good wig on. I was over here cacking and laughing a little bit because when she first came out, I was like, this is like a mixture of Mariah Lynn with Chanel West Coast. I just laughed and laughed and laughed. I was like, girl, look at him. I said, Georges, you look so much more feminine than they do. Oh. And better looking too. It. Chanel West Coast and fucking Mariah Lynn did the Black woman fusion dance and came up with this. No shade. This is not a read Georges. It's just the way that her mug is done. I'm like, Mariah paints her mug just like that, child. Like she paints a beat, not knowing she be giving drag all tea. Like, but Georges look really good. She is eating them girls up. You ate them up, sister. I'm here for the gape. But no, bitch, you hit that choreo, done. Boom, boom. I said, come on, robot. Because Megan was not a good movie. I don't know why they didn't. So I don't understand if we're doing a house that's haunted, and I get that it's Megan because it's current, but Megan wasn't possessed by anything. It's just corrupted AI. So why not do Chucky, who's actually possessed by a serial killer spirit and had to use the power of Damballa through voodoo to get that. Oh, bitch, you know I'm a fan. They also could have done Annabelle, who was a conduit for the demon, which would have made more sense for Rosemary's Baby. Why Megan? I don't know how y'all like Megan. I mean, to me, it was just campy. I just couldn't do it. I don't like PG-13 horror movies. They don't do it for me. I need some destruction. I need some stakes, if you will. Except for A Quiet Place. I'll go see that movie again. D. I'll go see that movie again, D. I also want to see Inside Out 2. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was really good. Who's seen Inside Out 2? I need to go see it. Someone's like, Maddie, you're going to want to go just for the anxiety. You're going to be very thankful for that character. I was like, really? Yeah, I will recommend A Quiet Place. I got very emotional watching that movie because there are a lot of deep themes that go on with that, especially because of the whole twist at the beginning. You're like, oh. Yeah, I got very emotional during A Quiet Place. There was one scene that took a chunk of my heart and just put it right there. It was good. Okay. I want to see it. I want to see something that's feel good. Someone was like, you're going to love it. But I was like, But I do want to see A Quiet Place again because there was something I missed the first time that I didn't catch. But I got very emotional watching A Quiet Place. Just one scene in particular just made me go, oh. Anywho, George's, you did good, girl. I was like, bitch, the last time, bottom two had to fight for your life. This time, she's a contender. She's a contender. And also, like she's a boxer who's not getting canceled and then saying they're going to rehab after saying a whole bunch of fucked up shit. And rehab is going to make us forgive you. Yeah, not like that kind of boxer. George is in the ring doing the Lord's work. I couldn't get into Megan because Megan was very self-aware of its gay gaze to me. It wasn't like unintentionally severe and slay honey, this, that, and the other. It was very dedicated to a certain mid type of creature. And I was like, not for me. But I got the idea behind it. I just wish it was a little bit more gruesome. I saw the unrated version too. It didn't do more than I wanted to. I don't know. She didn't scare me. She was dressed too nice. Oh yeah, the singing part killed it. Oh, because they tried to do the same thing with the Child's Play remake too. When they had Chucky singing, and I was like, girl, what the fuck is going on today? Yeah, it was just too much for me. I was like, okay, girl, I know what gay you want. The ones that pay for merch. Listen, the dancing was great from these three. Again, this Rusical, I'm just going to go ahead and say this was my favorite. It was very well done. Nina. Mm. No words. You know what you're doing. Bravo, bitch. Bravo. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, sweetie. You know what you're doing. I mean, that character, when she stepped in, and then Andrea, and who are you supposed to be? Her, man, you are not for Nina West, the actress. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Walk. Characterization, vocalization, enunciation, the way she was projecting. I was like, yo, shocked she wasn't in the top two. Honestly, wasn't even that bad of an outfit for the runway. I was like, yo, this is madness. When she flipped that flashlight and caught that sucker and said, oh, right on the beat. I said, I said, this is what I want to see. I want to see her on Broadway. I want to see her working. If this wasn't it, if this wasn't it, it is now. I'm like, I kind of want to see you do you on Broadway, because if that was an indication of what I'm about to get, honey, I am so solidly low key, high key profit. Chewed it up. I have nothing negative to say about her this week. I didn't have anything to say negative about her last week, but like, I thought she was great. Yeah. Oh, she's never done Broadway? Oh my God. But she was on tour with a company. Sorry to get that mixed up. Probably deserves Broadway just after this, to be honest with you. Because I know my friend was in a touring group, Jasmine, for Dreamgirls. We actually went to high school together. If anybody knew about that Dreamgirls touring, how long ago was that? She was Dina in the show. We go way back. Hey Jazzy, hope you're doing well. All right, so moving on from this, I thought Nita did amazing, and I was really entertained. The flashlight prop was used in perfection. That was wonderful. I think everybody had the right role, even if they were already pre-made for them. I'm sorry, it just went together just right, and the songs weren't stupid. Why is no one talking about this? The songs weren't dumb. The songs were funny and campy and stupid, and the script wasn't bad. Oh my God, that's why I liked it. The script wasn't dumb. Everyone did a good job. It was cohesive. It made sense. It was stupid. It was silly, and it was well crafted. Yep, that's why I liked it. Songs were great. Script was funny. I mean, we've talked about this, and Holy Guacamole is a bop. Can I tell you, Blake, Keisha, y'all know Blake from the panel from back, Blake, first thing he said, because hold on, let me get my panel chat up, because it was funny. I don't even think I texted about the episode yet. Hold on. Okay, I haven't even texted about the episode. I posted the trailer for Canada's Drag Race for the All-Stars for them. First thing that Blake posted yesterday was Holy Guacamole is a bop. And he's a musical guy. Blake's the guy who's going to attend the Broadway shows and go to those musical theater performances. He loves that stuff. Very much a musical kid. It is. It was a bop. And matter of fact, that's why I thought Vanjie was going to be in the top 2 this week, based off of her Runway and this. Because she closed the show and actually kept it. It wasn't like, oh, okay, we fell off a little bit in the scale of energy. No. I realized it was a Sam Smith nod, and I was like, oh. But then I was like, oh, I like this. I like this. She ate. Mama was in control of her performance. She did her choreo very, very well. I was like, okay. It was the tea. Again, at this moment where they have to cut through the song, and now Nina comes up, the power of Christ compels you. Instead of Vanjie just being like hiss, it then added some of Vanjie to it. And it was like, okay, like, are we not clocking in today? God, they could have had a top 4. They could have had a top 4. They could have had a top 4, 5. I don't know. I had a tough time with this one. I was like, I don't know who to like. Now, I am a Christian, Seventh-day Adventist for that matter. Girl, when Plastic said, "And hell doesn't exist," I don't know why, in my spirit, I was like, blasphemy. Ooh, that one hit. Ooh, Matt, hurry this up. I don't want this power going out. Do not tease me, because I am very much in the mood today. All right, so listen. She was like, hell doesn't exist and all this. I was like, now, hold on. This is an atheist conversation. And shout out to my atheist brothers and sisters out there. I ain't got nothing against you, but I was like, oh. But I was like, okay, it's a song, Matthew. Get out, get it out, get out, get out. I was like, wait, hold on, bitch. Oh, listen, Holy Guacamole was about the entirety of the Rusical was everything, y'all. My favorite Rusical of all Rusicals. I'm trying to think of my favorites of all time. Glamazon Airways, I think, is one of them. Glamazonian Airways. I don't know. I like that one. I'm sorry. It was a bop. That one was good too. What's another one? Ooh, season 2 of UK. That was a great one. Season 2 of UK. Do I put Moulin Rouge in there? I think I do. I think that's another. Yeah, Moulin Rouge was a good one. Wig Loose was good too. Yep. All-Star 6 Super Bowl was great. Well, Trinity ate that up as Beyonce. I'll never let that go. Ever. She did my sister right. Shade the Rusical was good too. Yeah. But Glamazonian Airways, I think, was the most catchy one for me. Like, I'm going to be real with you. Like, that one is still in my head. I love how they had the welcome aboard and they did the full bits with it. Yeah, I love Glamazonian Airways. Loved it. Loved it. Madonna the Madonna Rusical was good too. I'm ready for a Beyonce the Rusical. See how you're an atheist and you heard it and felt it. Even with me and my Christian self, well, I'm not one of those Christians who's like, you're gonna go to hell and die. Because I'm like, bitch, it tells us not to judge in the Bible. So what are we doing? You have missed that point of scripture by you then thinking you're doing something on behalf of God for what? Girl, that man's not looking at you and saying, thank you. He's looking at you going, all right, you couldn't let them be. You over here trying to tell somebody how to be and shit. The fuck wrong with you? In my opinion. So like, to me, I was like, oh, but I'm also like, oh, it's a song. It's not affecting me. You know what I mean? It's not affecting me. Either way, it's great Rusical. Loved it. If they do Beyonce the Rusical, I need them to have a colorful cast. A colorful cast. Better yet, have 8 girls so we can do the 8 albums. So better yet, wait till Act 3 comes out and then you can do the Rusical for Beyonce. Wait till Act 3. After that, then you can do it. They did it though. I enjoyed this Rusical. Really don't have anything about this except for Angeria giving everybody a great idea. You know, you can just give the person who you're in the top with your badge as well, which if anybody isn't a front runner right now, that's exactly the strategy that baby. Now, you know, that is the only strategy for anybody who is not close to 4 at this time is to win today and then give the extra badge to that person. We do the equal exchange. We catch up in one episode. This is literally how Vanjie caught up in that one episode. Remember, Mama got a badge and then won that same day with Roxy. And Roxy the same. They were immediately on the board when they weren't winning just yet in one episode. I mean, on the board. So that is the name of the game. I'm like, Angie, why are you telling these people this shit? That's like me telling these producers ideas that aren't used correctly. Category is Bring Back My Pearls. Right? Yes, Bring Back My Pearls. Let's go ahead and get our first poll of the day up. It is raining over here, and I don't want this to be too long of a live because I want to give somebody ample opportunity to talk themselves into making the right decision on behalf of yeah. Okay. On behalf of you not having a good day, I'll help you out. Let's see here. First up is Plastique Tiara. Help you relieve some stress indeed. Let's see here. I'm stressed too. I just want sometimes God to pull me up and be like, hey, let's just talk about it. Because I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, just a little off. So listen. Oh, and thank you for tuning in. 200 plus of you here. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Drop a tippy poo in my jar if you feel like it. PayPal.me for slash rants. Cash up Simon Rants. If you want to trance, help me to get to DragCon. Help me with my 2 children. Help me because you want to help. But if not, it's cool. Well, Stephanie, they definitely listen. They read what you're saying. So, anywho, Plastique. Hey, just so we're clear, as Pisa, the entity, as Matthew, one of my favorite accessories are pearls, and I love that men are able to wear these now, and it's not that hyper masculinity bullshit that we were dealing with in the 90s and the early 2000s. I am so happy this has become crossways that the straight men can wear it now and no one can be immediately. Yeah, like I love seeing pearls on me. I love seeing them on me. I look so good. I look so good. So back to Plastique here. I'm like all gushing over me. This was sickening. The Mugler inspired look of it all. Muggy wuggy, muggy wuggy. Beautiful. Beautiful. For spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, purple mountains majesty. God, she looks so damn good. Ooh. Oh, right on the cheek, right here. Honey, that nasty highlight. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Love, love, love the Mugler inspired. I love how she was able to take this and go. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Gorgina. They literally said that we weren't getting any rain until. Oh my God. Okay, well, it's going to stop later. It's just raining hard right now. I need to hurry up before my power goes out because, it's be shaky over here. Plastic, I have no notes. Yeah, I thoroughly impressed. Absolutely gorgeous. It is giving what needs to be given. Perfection. Let's get a couple more votes in here. I hate the rain. I mean, no, I don't hate the rain. I actually love the rain, but I hate being in the rain by myself. Boom, there you go. There you go. All right, we're closing out the poll. Plastique, 83% of you said giving, 16% said cute, and not one chop. I know that's right. It doesn't deserve one. It was spectacular, if you will. Let's get to Angeria Paris Van Michaels. This is my favorite outfit they've worn this season. Done. Angeria, this was my favorite of you for the season. Like I loved the Bo Peep for the first episode. Fabulous. This though, Lady Chablis, honey, I thought you were in Harlem Nights, bitch, at one point in time seeing this outfit. Woo! She's a rich woman. She has a lot of money. And I thank you so very much, Angeria, for taking your goddamn time on that stage. That coat looked expensive. You take your time, Sister Mug is stamped. The mug is stomped. I'm not even going to say stamped. Stomped. Stampede. Mufasa was murdered today. That left hip got a child now with no father. Bastard. She took off that coat. I saw the dress. I said, oh, shit. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Then she threw the coat and said, I'm just going to do gagak. I said, oh, severe. It's severe. Angie, this is the best. This is the best so far. I don't even know what's going to give when we get later there, but this, it. Yeah. DW, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. Thanks for the review and thank you for watching. Thank you all for being here today. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. Where are we at right now? Let's get a couple more votes in and then let's move forward here. Chanel gave her some points. Listen, whatever Chanel told her, it added more to the face because she already know how to paint, but it got even cleaner, if you will. God, bitch, I love this dress. I love the trim on the outside of it. Gives this even more shape. It doesn't make it look like it's wonky or huge. It just does what needs to be done. The classic pullback with this. Oh God, I love a classic hair moment, honey. Mm-hmm. Sister, you was serving this down. Whoever made this dress, me too. Me too. No, I should have closed the poll. Someone chopped this. Oh, that was mean. Oh well. Oh, Angie, I was trying to get a no chop for you, since I should have closed this early. I shouldn't have given the hater a chance to get you, sister. I'm sorry, friend. Hold on. Let me go ahead and end this poll right now. 88%. You know what? Fuck that. 89% said giving. 10% said she's cute. I can't read the chop, so let's keep on. I will be biased today. For my Ange, I will be. No, listen. Let's get into Chanel. Let's get into Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Get into Chanel. Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Bubble Bath. Shout out to anyone that knows that reference. Bubble Bath. I'm going through changes. Dup, dup. I'm going. Big mouth. Thank you. All right. This was interesting. Kind of gagged me a little bit. I at first said, is she a villain in a Power Rangers show? And she's about to be gigantic. And then we're going to have a Zord beat her up. I also thought possibly she's going to be for a soap commercial, maybe for toothpaste. And then she said, this is pearls in the future. I said, oh. Nikki. So truthfully, if you saw my reaction on Patreon, I didn't do anything but just stare and go. And it wasn't a bad stare. I just was lost in so many different ideas of what this gives. Like, her mug is severe, and this is so different for her. And I think that's what clocked me. It's so different. It's also the first time that she hasn't opened her mouth for flies to fall in. Like, y'all saw her go on that runway and give like this kind of face, like, look at that. Look at that. She didn't open her mouth for nothing, honey. I'm used to seeing her go, wah, like she about to eat people, like Attack on Titan energy, chewing on holes. She didn't do that. I was like, okay, Chanel. I'm conflicted too, she, but I have to say giving, because this was unexpected for me, and it let me know that Chanel has something else in her repertoire of looks, and it's not just always going to be this classic kind of moment. I kind of have to give it what it needs to be given with here. Like, it is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It made me go, huh? And that was where my mind is for that. Yeah, I have to receive it that way. I can't say it's ugly. It's not. It's really not. I just was shocked. Like, oh, this is not Chanel's normal gig. This is interesting. Huh? Yeah, that's where I was. Unexpected in a good way. Unexpected. But it do look like she's about to be on top of someone's toothbrush for a commercial, and she's going to tell them about the gingivitis in the back. And now get Crest Pro Health Gums Pro. This time we actually will clean. It's interesting how with those commercials, they never tell you exactly how to brush your teeth, though, because people think it's just like this. I have learned from my last dentist appointment that circular motions is the way to go, not this, and then you're done. They said you need to do circular motions if you're trying to get like up there with all the plaque and all that kind of stuff. And people don't be doing that. They'd be apparently my dentist, like a lot of people just be brushing half their teeth. I'm like, you're lying. She's like, crazy, right? I was like, FYI. Oh, also floss. Please, God, floss. Oh my God, you gotta floss. I went a long time without flossing because I thought I didn't need it, and now I'm a flosser like every day. The other day I had some chicken, baby. Want to tell you something? Baby, I said, what? A whole drumstick. A whole drumstick. Please floss. Also, get a tongue scraper too. You're welcome. My tongue is like, oh, it's white. No, bitch. Like that, you just need a tongue scraper, girl. Like you're not cleaning your whole mouth. At least in the morning. Girl, I started talking about teeth, looking at Chanel. Hold on. Not Chanel is like not me thinking Chanel's the tooth fairy. Bitch, I started talking about teeth. This is funny. This is like something Lady Gaga would wear, or Katie. Well, not Katie so much. Katie would wear this for attention. Lady Gaga would wear this because she is the attention. Too late. Closing the poll. No one's gonna come for you. I got you. They ain't gonna say shit. Okay. Chanel, 48% said giving, 43% said she's cute, and 7% of you chopped the look. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe, damn it. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. Do it now, quickly. And also, if you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar or a super chat, that's open. Hit that super chat up. Join Bell Chan in the super chat realm. But also, if you want to drop a tippy poo in my jars, PayPal, Cash App, and him who that is available for you. God bless. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's move on. Gottmik. Now, Gottmik gave the yesified version of the demon that's holding Annabelle, in my opinion. I think the Thunder also agrees. I need to be literally wrapped around somebody watching a movie right now. I kid you not. I hear the thunder. The lights are low. My cats are asleep. This isn't right. I need to hurry and wrap this up. No, Gottmik, this is sickening. Like, this was sick. I love this. Kind of lived. Black Pearl, too. Very, very smart. Very well done. Her makeup is... Oh! Her makeup is done. Done. Get you the done. No, I love it. I have to cough. Hold on. All right. Let me not say anything because I'm also used to disappointment here, so I do need to stop talking because I do also gas up myself way too much sometimes. I just have to be like, bring it down, Matthew. Okay. DW, thank you for the super chat. Ruth saying the sea monkeys and no one clocking the read since me. Hold on, when she said that shit, I was like, what? They have some of the funniest banter on the stage sometimes, but it again depends on who is talking. And I always feel like when T.S. Madison's there, RuPaul steps her game up a little bit. Like, okay, girl, we're gonna read. I don't know, but Gottmik looks amazing. I love the headpiece. I love the black pearls all over it. It's really cool. You needed a pad on the hip. I don't know. I'm here for the you know. Oh my gosh. Okay. She bought all the black pearls. Okay. Listen, Soulful Dog. Hexadecimal did that. Hexadecimal show. Oh, I can't. Anywho, God, make this is another incredible look. Thank you this season for just bringing some, like, honestly, very, very excellent looks. I think my least favorite look from Got Mick has been the perfume bottle. That's the only thing I didn't care for. Every look, everything else, incredible, incredible. Do y'all hear this thunder? I really need to hurry up because I'm almost at the end of the runway and I'm just trying to do it before there's any flickering of the lights. And then I stop, like, and then, like, like, oh my gosh. Hurry up. Okay, hold on. Go back, go back, go back. I low key also have to number one. I didn't say what it was, but I have to number one. I'm just trying to get through this. I don't want to get up and go use the potty right now. I'll be all right. I promise. Got mixed. 60% said giving, 31% said she cute, and 7% of you chopped it. But why? But why? But why? Roxy Andrews. I wanted her and Morphine to walk out with Morphine with that gold chain look and then Roxy with the pearls. I don't know why. When I saw this, I was like, I needed Morphine to walk out with her. I needed that. They're not mother-daughter, but it could low-key give. I just was like, ooh, can you imagine? This is a classic Roxy look, in my opinion. When Roxy's like, this is the, my, how I used to give it to the girls. I was like, yep, sure is. This is how I know you, bitch. Serving body, giving shape with a little illusion tease. I said, One thing I didn't care for, and it's not really her bad. It's just that if you got close-ups of this, you can see the the little nude illusion mix underneath it, and it's kind of telling, but it's not that crazy. You'd have to be like this to stare at it, but there was at times when I was looking at it close up, I was like, oh, okay. But it's still severe for me. I think it's still puss. It's very puss. You damn right I gave you this close up. You damn right I gave you this close up. Oh, Roxy. This was a shot. When I tell you I was getting my screen grabs, I said there is no way I'm not using this as a perfect example of a great shot of her mugged down, breast up, bust up, honey. International Queen of Queens. I on that sachet Shantae Panther kind of vibes, baby. That song's a bop. Hustle that cat is it. I'm sorry. It is. It is. Every time I hear it, I'd be like, ah. You say you want to hit it. See you sweat. I can get it. Ew. Throw it back. This is fab. So I'm going to say giving. I have to close out the poll for my bladder. Actually, I'm going to let y'all vote for a second because no, I can't wait anymore. Give me 1 second. Da, 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 da. Maddie's gonna go on mute because that would be a terrible situation to happen while I need to do number. Ooh. Whoa! All right. Wow! Much better. All right, let's go ahead and close out this poll. Whew. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again. No. It wasn't the Mativia. No. I haven't even eaten today like that. No, I drank a lot of water and I had coffee, and yeah, we've been holding that since the beginning of this live stream, which is 2 hours ago. So yeah, it was time. It was time. 52% said she's cute, 38% said she's giving, and 9% of you chopped it. Yeah, that should be a great example of don't do what I just did, because we don't need to have infections. Georges. All I'm saying is somebody could be over here today watching movies, enjoying some Wingstop or possibly some takeout. I don't know. But to Georges, okay. She's cute. It's pretty. I wanted more pearl. When she was speaking of the shucking of it, I said, so are you the oyster meat too? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that the oyster meat? And there's pearls on it, baby? Because your wig is right and the mug is done. No, Stephanie, I'm good. Stephanie, shut up. I'm fine. Stephanie, if I could pinch you right now, that's what I would do. I'd be like, oh. Shut up. Okay. Still in the chat, you guys. Okay, listen. Yeah, I think she looks pretty though. She looks really pretty. She looks pretty. This. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I can't say giving because I kind of wanted it to be overly. That's my taste. I wanted to be overdone on the pearls. I wanted to be almost Pearlgate. Okay, I wanted the pearl necklace fresh here. You know what I'm saying? A little on the chin. You know what I mean? Better yet, I'll be Issa Rae in that one season of Insecure, except I'm not going to freak out. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I wanted a little bit more, but she's still very, very pretty. It's very pretty. I just wanted just more pearls. So it's definitely, she's cute. Very that. But it's really beautiful. I like it. Her mug is done. The hair is right. She looks cute. I like it. Yeah, I don't hate it. Just, I was like, I would like if the whole thing was covered in it. Like almost obnoxious to the point where it's like, ooh, that looks heavy. She still looks good. Y'all gotta wait for the real All Stars 10 list because there was a lot that, oh God, there's so much about, oh my God. Because she's active on social media right now, and so are a lot of people that were on the roof. I don't know. This is me going, oh. That's me. I would wait. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Because I don't know anymore. Like, I'm very good with All Stars. Like, yes, you guys, and no, don't think that, and giving y'all like little hints. I cannot tell you anything this time. I have no clue. Georges, 55% said she's cute. 26% of you chopped it, and 17% of you are giving. Gorgeous like Georges. I love Georges. Nina West. Dare I say trend alert taste? Girl, that's 3 in a row that I have really like severely enjoyed from you. Like, so all the good stuff is at the end of the season. Like, I mean, this is actually really worthy. I was going, ow, ow. Oh, Stephanie, when I tell you that surprise, that was me. Because I was like, oh, Thank you, Brandy. I got some fuzzy caterpillars. And the reason why they're not shaped and done that way is because my mom always told me that was one of her favorite things about me were my brows. So that's why I don't touch them. Oh, I'm going to get emotional. But yes, that is one of the reasons why I don't touch my eyebrows. Because that was one of my lift me up as a kid moments. And I still have it as an adult. So I enjoy my bushums. I enjoy my little bushums. My beautiful pillars. It's cool. Yeah, but they be trying to connect sometimes, girls. I'd be like, whoop. I don't know. I like this. I kind of lived. Maybe something about certain eras for Nino works with like specific looks, but I like this. I like it for her. May I remind you, she was a McDonald's birthday cake with strawberry icing not too long ago, and possibly in a skinkamarinkadink room where a child will be pulled into a wall and lost forever. I think this is good. Oh, it is thundering. I'm scared. I need somebody. Shut up. Get you someone that sends you Sailor Venus shit. Like that's a real one. No, I like this. I thought that was good. I'm gonna say she's cute with an emphasis on the giving part. There were portions of the garment that I felt were kind of bulky looking, where I was like, that's not doing her favors, but the fabrics are beautiful together. That almost gives the same kind of fabric that Rue has in a different color for her dress. And I think this, I don't know if y'all noticed that collar. Something about this is sickening to me. The way that there seems to be this underlining of like all these pearls underneath all of this draped fabric. I don't know why, but I like that. So she's cute with a side of giving, chopping, bulky proportions. She's cute more so than anything. Anthony. That sounded terrible. Showing love here from Ohio. This was the best Rusical, and they did that runway. This is the quality of competition I want to see in All Stars every week. Hard to pick a winner. That's how I felt, Anthony. That's how I felt. My God. That's how I felt. I like it when it's hard. This program's for entertainment purposes only and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, penises, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Maddie Ransom program participants are solely personal views and do not affect the. Where is this poll? I have to close it. Close the PP. Okay. 52. Oh, no, we're stuttering. 52% said she's cute, 27% said giving, and 19% have chooped it. Chooped. Nina, I like this. Go ahead, girl. You did a great job today. Like one of my favorite people in the Rusical. I was very much applauding. Ah! My Libra sister, Vanjie. My Libra sister. Oh my God. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about this. This was for me. This was for me. This was pizza. This is pizza cake cold down. I was like, yo. I told my friend this is where I told David, I was like, yo, that look, everything. It is Renaissance to the T. It is, baby, if Beyonce got a hold of this look prior to the fucking tour, girl, you know there would have been this outfit. Like, are you kidding me? I'm sorry. This was it. This is my favorite look she did all season. I love this. Every single solitary bit about this, I fucking love. Makeup is nasty. Wig is sickening. This look at the details. Whoever made this. Oh, I bow. Bravo. One of my favorite looks I've ever seen on Drag Race. Love it. Down. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Ow! Ow! Can you come over? Come lay. Listen, don't let me start singing Virgo's Groove, knowing I need a little bit of that right now. Right up. I love Angie's face. Her bone structure is. No, somebody don't like it. They don't like. I get it. I mean, I don't get it. Let me not lie. I don't get it. You hate us for why? Plastic off the damn sofa, bitch. Plastic in. Wait a minute. Okay, come on. Come on. The latex ball indeed. Oh my God. I love it. Angie, I really fucking live. I'm sorry. I just could say it over and over again. Like, I loved. Y'all saw my reaction on Patreon, bitch. I was out of there. I was like, stop it. Stop it. I love the details of this clam on the inside, man. When that light hits it, it's like, perfect. So good. Whew. Okay, I was giving some time to let y'all vote. This is the last look of the night. I love it. 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 Love it. It's perfect. It's perfect. Wah, wah. Or no, come on, SpongeBob. Wah, wah, wah. Who remembers the jellyfishing episode? Where what was his name? He was like this asshole, like cucumber, a sea cucumber that was addicted to SpongeBob, and he was trying to be like that. And then remember how every time they got zapped, it was wah, wah, wah. Oh, 85% giving, 14% said she's cute. Sounds about right to me. All right, let's move on. Will you stop that? Oh my God, I could just watch cartoons all day today, actually. Low key. The back of it's cute. Yeah. For those who said it needed a train, I think if there was a train that was added to this, it would have been the supreme leader. I think it would have possibly outdid Plastic's look a tad bit. I mean, it would have been right up there with the movie. If it had a train that went a good distance to, in a sheer one, not a heavy train, but like some sheer fabric, about 3 different layers of that cascading out the back. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, buddy. But other than that, I think it did what needed to be done personally. But yeah, like some light fabric, a little sheer moment stacked on top to give it that billowy effect. Yeah, very much, very much. I would have been here for that. Judges' critiques were good. It was a lot of positives for everybody, and we were surprised by this other little chiffon, Nick. Yeah, little chiffon, something like that. Now, top 2 for me was a tough one. I'm not taking away from nobody at all, personally. I kind of like, damn, everybody kind of ate in their own way for me. Right? There were people who were a little ahead of others, though, and I'm thinking of it on a base of both the runway and performance, right? Nina West, I thought, was in the top echelon when it came to the performance. The outfit on the runway was good, but it was hard against a couple of folks. I thought Georgia did amazing in the Rusical. I thought the runway was kind of okay. It was beautiful, but it was just pretty. And where I saw some of the outfits were just sort of like immaculate. Vanjie did really well in the Rusical, and her runway was divine. Angie did really well in the Rusical, runway was divine. Plastique did really well in the Rusical, runway was divine. Roxy did good in the Rusical, runway was excellent. I had a tough time with this one. I did. I wanted Georges to be in the top for multiple reasons, and I'm more so mad that they put her in the top when we can't cut nobody. Because today would have been the day that Nina West got scissored. Why not? We would have finally seen her get snipped and then spiral out. I'm just trying to get money for the Trevor project. Like, it would have been all that. I kind of wanted to see that low key. I wanted to see the tree fall low key. But I'm happy for Georges winning. But I thought it was going to be Georges and Vanjie. I thought it was going to be Georges and Vanjie for one moment. I thought that was going to be a nasty little battle. I was like, it's Georges and Vanjie for sure. Georges, because she ate the fuck out of Megan. Real hot girl shit. And then, you know, and then it was going to be Vanjie. But when Chanel won, love you too, Brandy. When Chanel won, I think that was just great. I don't know why I liked it. Everybody was so happy, and Chanel was pulling the. I was here for it. When I tell you, Chanel came out. Hold up. Period. I know she wanted to say period poo on my soul. I know, Chanel. I know that entity inside of you that you say lives and breathes for you. On my soul. Ivory from Now That's TV was about to jump out that throat, bitch. Big Liddy shit. Oh, yeah. Big pressure up in here. Yes. Can you tell I'm excited for Greek life? It's such a... Shout out to the people that know my references right now. I love anybody that knows these references. It also tells me you watch Black television. But on my soul. I know that's motherfucking right, boo. When I tell you, I bet, whoo! She went up to Andrea. Okay, like they took away the I was like, where my affirmative action? Come on now, Chanel. It's okay, baby. I listen. Some people don't get their stimulus checks in the mail this soon. All right. You had to wait a little while, you know? You had to wait a little while. First day with S. She was like, on my mama, on my hood. I'm so deep in my bag like a grandma with a peppermint. Sex game on stupid. Shout out to Victoria Monet. She's everything. Everything. Love her, love her, love her. Oh, okay. I'm finished. I'm sorry. I'm done. Oh, I watched Playboy's New Orleans too. Why everybody look like they're missing a meal? Oh, Matthew. Nope. Except for Man. Whoop. Let me stop. I actually like that show. I love Isaiah with his messy producer ass. He like a muscle bottom that be out there just fucking girls up. But child, it's funny. It's her TV, but it's actually entertaining at times because there are some people like Landon is so funny. He be reading, girl. I'm like, oh, don't hurt her. Don't hurt her. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's nice to see Sheryl Lee Ralph win on Drag Race too, like how when she won her Emmy. So go ahead to Chanelica Lee Ralph. Go ahead. Chanel, I love you, I promise. Oh, white. She. That's a white woman. White man. To be specific here. There was just a joke from All Stars 1 where they had to do like a stand-up thing, and Chanel's like opening numbers. I've always felt it was a black woman living inside of me. And I was like, oh, here we go. But that's the only reason I make the jokes that I do. That's literally what that reference is for, because she just made that whole little stand-up bit. And we all remember those people who used to do that all the time. And they're like, that's not racist, and I'm not being rude. I'm like, girl, shh, just be yourself, not the person you think you are inside. Be yourself. Please. Can I be honest? I mean, I've been honest. Why am I asking you? Fuck that. I'll do what I want to do. The song was trash. I hated the song. I hated it. It is literally all of the words are at the beginning of the song, and it's the chorus 3 times in a row after that. Love Come Home. Boom, boom, boom. Look at boom, boom, boom. Look at boom, boom. I was like, didn't know your music before, didn't like this song, will not research. Sure, I've heard something better. Pretty bad. I'm telling you about the things that I'm going through. My light shine and I show the light. Heads out of you. You keep going. Tell you the things that hang away. And then, pew, pew, pew. Love come on. Pew, pew, pew. Love come on. What the fuck are we watching? What is this? What's happening here? George, you deserve better. You did, friend. You did. Chanel over there is fucking working the AT&T switchboard and shit, a court stenographer, if you will. Them hands were doing work. George's was doing her normal bit, and it was cute, and she was doing what she needed to do. But this lady here, you cannot tell me that Chanel was not a part of the Hidden Leaf Village working a jutsu out to fuck someone up. Like, that lady was over here doing like shadow clone jutsu, gloop, this jutsu, gloop. I'm laughing at Chanel. I loved how Chanel performs. She has this old school way of like of how she performs. It's very synchronized. It's very like stoic in the presence. She hits her marks and she speaks with her hands and all that kind of jazz. I thought she was passing that, what was the spell that's put you in hell, the Avatica. Oh, can't finish the rest of it here. That inner leg kick, Stephanie. Yes, the spin. Do you notice that when she spins, she puts her hands behind her back? I thought that was such a key. I was like, okay, girl. She has her it's her stunts and her tricks. And if you haven't noticed that, go back to season 1 with Chanel. She does that in the lip syncs too. I was kind of gagged because I was like, oh, Chanel's doing her like legit how she operates and how she performs. I thought that was funny. But maybe, girl, when I tell you, I mean working that switchboard, operator. It wasn't even a hand performance. No hand performance there, bitch. It was just straight up. I opened the cabinet. I pulled out a cup. I placed it down. I put milk in it. I spin it. And I did it. I ate it. It was done. I love it. I love it so much. She be telling stories, man. She's like, look out the window. Do you see the neighbors? They're fighting. Hit, swing, pow. Woman down. Call the police. Arrested. Family broken. Oh my God, I loved it, Chanel. I'm sorry. I thought it was great. For me, every time I saw the hands move, I was like, she's telling a story. Georges, the wig. You were moving that hair for Jesus. God is with you. Do you understand me? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That hair, that wig, that unit. Tossing that motherfucking wig around. I was like, go on, girl. There were times, though, where this part didn't go with the song, but I know you did it because it's a callback. I just was so confused. Because again, the beat's going, beow, 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 and Georges is like, dude, Chanel. Like, what is happening? What's happening? I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, what's going on? It doesn't even go with this part of the song. What's happening? Hold on, Chanel does this thing. Let me show you. It's so, I love when girls do their like kicks and tricks. Let me tell you. Chanel, I'm gonna tell you what you do. It's cute. This is not me making fun of you, I promise. Okay. So Chanel does this thing where she'll hit the knee up, and it's her way of stepping into something. So you'll notice her go like, ooh, like that. It is so funny to me because I know what she's gonna do right after that. Boom comes up. It's a step, darling. It's we coming in here, baby. It's boom, spin, turn around, come back. Yeah, like Very magic show, and it also reminds me that she's a juggler too, and I know a lot of her routines that when she's doing her juggling bits do require her to spin around with those I forget what they're called specifically, the pins, and then come back and go boom, boom, boom. So I was like, oh, I see. That it was me. I was really studying Chanel's performance because I was like, girl, what is this? The soap suds have come alive from the shower and are giving all kinds of grace. Hold the Jones. But it was very, I said, okay. Okay. Overall, I was just happy those two were performing. Vanjie's commentary on it was also quite hilarious. Mr. Bubbles over here was peeing. Go ahead, baby. Listen, they were told that they both won. Congratulations. I'm not going to ask if you agree or not because it really doesn't matter. But, you know, I don't know if who would I would have given it to if we had to choose one. I felt because they were already going to have to give a badge away that it would make more sense to have both of them, just like when it was Vanjie. No. Excuse me. Pull it back. Yeah, I felt that that was the whole gimmick. They were going to do that because it's like, oh, well, if they both have badges and they can just like switch it between each other. Da, 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 da. Excuse me. I'm totally taking that out of context. The lip syncs are for the money, not the badges. Shut that down. I think they wanted, okay. Oh, here we go. Words are important. So everybody got money for their charity but Plastique, low key. And this is Chanel's first time even being considered for giving money to their charity. They both are playing for a mental, mental illness organizations in reference for mental illnesses and depression, this, that, and the other. So for me, it made sense that they both won because their organizations are closely tied to each other in a way. And also, based off the lip sync, I couldn't tell you who won that one, to be honest with you. I would be more inclined to say Georges, but then again, I enjoyed Chanel basically doing the Disney dun 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 while she was performing. So, what do? They give each other their badges. Georges is now one of the best social game players on the show. You went from 2 to 4 in one day. You went from 2 to 4 badges in one day. Chanel went from none to 2. I don't know if she really pulled in the math here because either way, whoever she gave her badge to, actually, fuck all that. She should have gave it to someone like Nina or someone who also had 2 and not someone who just got 3. Like, it's cute that she did that because she's holding her truth like, oh, thank you. But I'm like, Georges just jumped into Plastique and Roxy's table. Just jump there. I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pay attention to that girl because she just played y'all low key and in the best way, Georges. I'm not trying to read you, but you definitely did that. No shade. Look at what I was going to give Chanel a badge because she hasn't had one before. They both end up in the top. I'm going to still hold my word and give Chanel a badge. Look at Chanel being grandmama. You know what, baby? Since you gave me that, I'm going to give it to you too. Really? In her mind. Yes, bitch. Give you that badge. I'm back up here on the board. I'm actually on the board now. I didn't even have to cut Nina. Moo ha 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 ha. Joyce, good point. She wasn't giving it to Nina. Nina gave her badge to Roxy. One of the dumbest decisions ever made. Actually, Joyce, you show right. And I bet you money, had she not gave that badge to Roxy back then, and it came down to Chanel winning today, that would have been her lick back. Like, girl, I'm gonna give you the badge. Because remember when you gave me my badge, I had no badges and I wasn't winning nothing. Ooh. Wouldn't that have been interesting? Chanel didn't have a badge except for the one that Nina gave her. And then she finally wins. And then she gives her the that would have changed everything up. That would have changed everything up. Because Roxy would have already had that badge, then go into the episode to then get ahead as far as she did. Mind you, Roxy's still doing good this season. I'm just giving you numbers. That would have changed the whole game. Nina should never gave. I still say that was the dumbest decision. Nina giving Roxy that badge was the worst decision ever made on this season. That was the worst one. You gave a big dog a leg up in a competition. Never, ever, ever. You never, not the girl coming in with already MVPs, not the girl who has actual life experience in pageant work. That's like going into a game with LeBron and saying, hey, LeBron's offering a handicap. Do you want to take it? Nah, I can take him. How long have you been playing basketball? Okay, yeah. We're taking the handicap. We're taking it. No. I think Nina wanted to too. Mahalia, excuse me. I think she wanted to too. And she thought maybe in the future it would work in her favor. And there haven't been chances for her to do that. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, it is a game. This is all for charity at the end of the day. So not to be taken too seriously. Next week is the lip sync Lollapalooza. These two have won the most lip syncs. She was blocked last week, didn't win, got 3. Georges has now passed her up. Do. Angie, I know. Oh, I know, girl. When they tell you it's a lip sync Lollapalooza, then you were like, well, I've beaten these bitches this many times. I want you to come in and fight. Because I know Roxy's about to swing, bitch. Okay. Listen, I know Roxy, what we just saw with that Diana Ross, I know Roxy about to swing, girl. So you. How many episodes are left? Okay, so this week was episode 9. The last season of All Stars was 12 episodes. So if you think about it, it feels like we're getting the lip sync Lollapalooza, maybe one more episode, and then the finale. Because that would then, if I'm really calculating this together, because Canada versus the World 2 starts on the 19th, which is the first day of DragCon, right? Let's look at their calendars here. The show is not going to end next week. Next week is the 12th. So the show would more than likely either end on the 19th, which is the same day as Canada versus the World 2, or it will end on the 26th because we have episode 10, 11, 12. For me as a content creator, great. Also, I will be covering Canada versus the World too. I don't know why I didn't mention that in my earlier speech. For those of you who are new or who came in late, I am adding Traders, Love Island USA, Big Brother, and the Challenge 40, whatever that number is, with the eras, a part of the lineup for my content. We're going to be moving all the gaming stuff directly to Twitch. They'll no longer be on YouTube. It's not doing anything on YouTube. Let's focus on what we need to focus on. I will be covering all the Drag Race series that I find to be enjoyable, entertaining, and that I'm not basically getting dragged for because I don't know what that word means or this, that, the other. If it's positive, if the numbers are right, I'm going for it, right? But for Love Island USA, I'm going to be starting... I just paid that. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I have a Twitch, but I haven't really like done it yet, if that makes any sense. like I have my name up there and everything, and it's under Maddie Rants. So I have to start like my first process of that, but we'll get there. But yes, I'm adding more to the roster. I want to not just be a Drag Race channel because I feel people walking away from me and going to other channels that they would like to talk about this more. A lot of people have wanted me to talk about other reality TV shows, and I just wanted to continue doing what I love with you and providing you excellent commentary and content that can be received and reciprocated through the AdSense. Okay. Duke it out for a bottom spot last week. I don't know. We will see what happens per se. I'm excited for this challenge because they're doing it by the original eras, like when it was Road Rule versus Real World versus Road Rules, and it was going on and on and on and on and on. It's like they're about to do that. So, yeah, we're going to add a lot of reality TV in. And thank you for making Drag Race. Well, thank you, Silver Apples. I've been getting a little, it's been feeling not so good in that universe lately, and I feel a little. I don't know what the word I'm looking for here, but unappreciated. There we go. Because a lot of these babies you live for, I'm their mothers, low key. And I still want to talk about the show and I love it, but I don't want to feel like I don't want to feel like people are not going to watch me if I don't talk about every single solitary Drag Race franchise. And it's been feeling like that lately. So it's like, what do I do? And I just don't want to like fall into a pit of me doing content and then watching everything slowly go down like it's been doing, literally in my face, with all the work and all that. You know what I mean? So it sucks. And that's why for content creation, it's really been a tough battle. But at the same time, it's like, let's just add some more. Let's still do Drag Race, but do the Drag Race we love. And also do the shows that you can talk about as extensively as the show. Well, maybe not as extensively like I do Drag Race, but a lot of the other shows I do watch, I do study, I do pay attention. I am in the chat rooms and this, that, and the other. Yeah. I would become a part of Girl World, but I would. There is no way I'd be able to sit here and talk about that lady and her fuck ass husband or faux husband for long periods of time, or even for 10 to 5 to 6, 7 minutes. I'm just waiting for that train to finally stop chug-a-lugging. Okay. But true. Yeah, Clarissa, that was one of the things about burnout. It was because of me doing so many and then not seeing sort of like the same numbers or people being critical. And it was just like, I don't know how to make people happy. So I'm like, let's just do stuff that makes me happy. Drag Race, but also other shows too, like Love Island USA. That show was like, yo. I've been watching Drag Race for a decade and glad I finally found this. I wish I found this earlier. You got a lot to catch up on, but it's cool. I'm still doing Drag Race. I'm not leaving that. And I know even me saying this right now is going to pull some people away from my channel, but it's just me saying I'm still covering it. I'm still, Drag Race is still that girl for me, and I'm always going to be there. But based on views and based on how things are going, I have to start adding more to the repertoire of things, because what was once before is not today, and people are taking notice of that and building up ammunition. And I'd rather just be in my own world of the shows that I love, talk about it, and come here to my channel to then also share my views with you. You know what I mean? Very that. What's your Twitch channel? It's Maddie Rants. Yeah. Very that. Brandy, the other shows are whack and weak to you, but others love those shows. So I still cover Drag Race, and by all means, you have options here with watching my Drag Race content, but other people want to watch other stuff too. So that shouldn't be too difficult. I think everybody will be happy. At least I feel so. I'm trying to. Me and you. The years. The earlier days of this channel, baby, we were on fire. Now, it's something I'm trying to pull back up from its, pull back up again. Doesn't feel like it, but I'm trying my best. Trying it. Okay. Not praying for Drag Race Puerto Rican. Oh my God. I mean, they have Mexico and Brazil. I don't think that Puerto Rico is an option not too far away. Someone's got the sneezies. Hold on. Where you at, Bubba? Hold on. My baby got the sneezes. Where you at, Mom? Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I got to take a picture of them right now and show you. I have to take a picture right now. Come here, Bubba. Oh, my moon. My little baby. He got a, oh, my little father moves. Oh, not a baby. Trust me. Not a baby. Not, especially not Mabo. No, 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 no. You're right here. Oh. He's like, damn, Dad. Mina. Hi, big girl. Y'all got each other. I guess that thunder scared them a little bit because they were like under the bed. And so when I heard the fit and I came in the room, Mama had crawled from underneath and Mina was coming out. That's why I was trying to get a picture of him. Hey, big girl. I need to cut y'all's nails. Ooh. You need to cut your nails, don't you? You need to. You need to. You need to. Is it time? You ready to go eat? Mina, you want to come up here? All right, let's get Mama down. There you go. Hey, big girl. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, let me tell you, me there was a fly in my house the other day. I watched my baby girl jump in midair. Boom, ate it. I was like, what the fuck? Nina. Oh, come here, mamacita. Come here, mamacita. You want to go outside? I am not letting you go outside, big girl. Oh. Oh. I know. We're just gonna say hi to everybody real quick. Say hi, big girl. She's like, Dad, no, no. Oh yeah, she's a hunter. Out of everybody, she's the huntress of the house. And she's gotten so much bigger too. Yeah, mommy is big. Go ahead, big girl. Yeah, she got big. Like I'm like, oh my God. Like I remember I woke up one night and I just saw her walking. I thought it was Mamu. And I was like, who is that? I said, Mamu. And she's like, hi. I said, oh no, that's Mina. Oh my God. I was like, oh, okay. I can't. Okay. I gotta go. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation and persuasion and occasion. Reminder, we do the Saturday reviews for All Stars 9 each and every week. Canada versus the World 2 starts on the 19th of July. I will be in LA for DragCon. However, when I get back, that will be our new Saturday show with a first episode during the week cover, like catch up moment that's going to happen there. Don't forget, on my Patreon, I have other shows that I cover exclusively on there, like Drag Race Mexico, as well as soon to be those other reality TV shows. If you're on my Patreon, definitely be on the lookout because I'm going to be making an announcement of the new shows, the new roster that we're going to have in place. I had to calculate what I could film and do all that kind of stuff, all that kind of good things. And then, yeah, more to come. Don't forget the rant reports on the weekdays too, where I cover hot topics. Hey, go see my house on fire video right now. We need to get that video to 1K. I hate seeing that. It breaks my heart. Yeah, we're almost there. Shout out to Chanel. She actually reposted me on their Instagram. But yeah, if you haven't seen my house on fire video for this week, definitely take a look at that. That show is so good. It's so messy, but also a really good light on the ballroom community, at least in the eyes of the Miyake Mugler house. And it gives a lot of people some insight into that community that want ever so badly to be a part of it without actually doing any research or understanding the terminology, the words, the terms, and where things come from. You want an education on ballroom? Get you over there. And shout out to House on Fire because they've been showing me mad love. Mad love. Mad love. Mad love. Yeah, schedule wise, just take a look at the channel. I post in the community tab often whenever anything is coming up. Sometimes I make schedules and I don't keep because mental health reasons, truthfully. But this week is going to be a light one. It's just going to be the panel on Sunday. It'll be a Monday or a Tuesday, probably Monday or Tuesday. Rant report. We got some hot topics to talk about. And then nothing comes out this week. I feel like something's going to drop this week. Oh, yeah. Peep the community tab. I'll have everything posted up there. Let me not talk about it right now because my brain's going to get up. I normally go live 2:30 during the week. And that's Central Time at the latest 4:00. It'll always be 2:30 or 4. Today we did a little bit early because it's a Saturday and I honestly was just ready to talk about the show. But I'm normally the 2:30 Central guy or the 4 p.m. a little bit later in the evening kind of fellow. But you'll always have it around that time for me. Unless it's an edited review and those will just post. But yes, 2:30 is normally the live time. It's a good time to go live. Yeah, 2:30 to 4 are normally my going live time frames throughout the week. Yes, that is correct. That is actually 2:30 through 4 is normally when I start a live. But more than likely it'll be 2. Okay. Gots to go. I love y'all down. Mamu. Got my shoulder. Drop it to me, poo in my jar if you feel like it. Happy birthday. Hold on. There were some birthdays here. There was somebody, Mahalia, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday! On Wednesday, July the 10th. And I'm going for Jenny's ice cream. Ooh, that's ice cream I actually can eat because I have a non-sugar version and also non-dairy version over there. That's amazing. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and God bless you and happy early birthday to you. It was someone else's birthday today that stopped in here. I don't know if I got to say it or not, and I meant to because I believe I highlighted their chat. But listen, if I didn't give you the individual birthday shout out, remind me. But if it was your birthday today, I hope you had a blessed one. I hope you have a great one. I hope you have a safe one. Make it home. I would like to see you tomorrow or the next day, please. If no one told you that, I'm telling you today, have a good time, but get your ass home. I want to see you. I got to see you. I got to see the next day. It's scary. All right. I'm done talking. It went on way longer than I wanted to, but anywho, God bless you all. Take care, and I will see you in the next video on this channel. Make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment. Bye. Listen.